Hey man, I do what I do.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let me get down. Shoot, shoot. Let me hit the switches. What's up? What's up, man? These are Dennis and Rome. This is Dennis and Roman. As you see, they are, ecstatic to be here. I'm just so I can tell by their faces that they are overwhelmed to be here on the internet with Daddy screaming at the internet at night. But my oldest son, who is sitting to, I guess this would be this hand, my right, your left. His name is Dennis. I sometimes nickname him the heir apparent. And this is, as you know, a man who needs no introduction. Okay, a gentleman who you know from his stellar reviews of very complicated movies like The Godfather. You haven't seen him in a while. I guess he's been, I don't know what he's been doing. I don't really keep up with these people like that. Nevertheless, after a rigorous night of Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, and what else do you practice? What do y'all practice? Shotokan and lifting weights and boxing. What else? What other stuff? I had y'all doing some Krav Maga for about a year. And what else? Kung Fu. Yeah. So let's just, so I'm gonna ask a question. You guys kind of answer, just because we got to make sure you have the credentials to critique this footage that we're gonna. But we about to watch some fight footage. Okay, we're gonna watch some scrapping. Okay, we talking about real men tonight. Okay, we're gonna watch a real man fight we're gonna watch a real man fight a sir. Okay, we're gonna watch a real man fight a sir, and I want you gentlemen to help me rate the technique. Somebody type balloon pop in the chat room. Somebody type balloon pop Aaron Sloan. I like this brother. I don't care what y'all say. There's been people on the internet. You see what your boy doing right now? Yeah, forget you. Okay, I'm with him 100%. Okay, I don't know if y'all have seen this footage, because I know you don't follow old people YouTube. Y'all follow like TikTok. But let's start.
Welcome.
Okay.
I'll have you hold this.
That's Aaron.
All right. If we can have your.
Just so you know, y'all know where Daddy's from, right? Daddy's from the ghetto. Shout out, Daddy's from the ghetto. We agree. Y'all been to Daddy's. Daddy was raised. Tell him where Daddy's from. Speak up. Come on.
Los Angeles.
What part of Los Angeles? Hollywood? Daddy from Hollywood? No. No, what neighborhood? Okay. When you went there and you was a little kid, what did you notice about the yard? What did you notice?
It had no grass.
The yard had no grass in it. That is from the ghetto. Okay. That is, I can't see my other son's head. I can't see his head. Why don't y'all assume I can't see your head? I see the top of your head. Look like you need a haircut. Let me see if I can do, but I don't know what's wrong with these kids. Look at that. There you go. Daddy, where's Daddy from again?
Los Angeles.
Daddy's from the ghettos of South Central Los Angeles. Can y'all hear them? Can y'all hear them in the back? Can y'all hear them? And where y'all from? Not the ghetto, right? Y'all some suburban kids, ain't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you drive nice cars and nice clothes and all these things. That's beautiful for you. I would rob y'all if I was young. I would take your stuff and kick you in the shins and take your lunch money. But that's another thing. Okay, that's another thing. Nevertheless, you all have how many? Let's start with the smaller person to the left. How many sparring matches and fights have you had since you was a little boy? When did you start hitting people? When you was a child? When you were 3 years old, what did your daddy do to make you? What did he do to you when you were 3 and put you in the little belt? You had a little white belt and everything. And how long have you been getting punched in the head and the stomach and kicked in the back and things? How long?
12 years.
12 years. You've been fighting for 12 years. How many fights have you had? Of course, organized, right? Other than that one time in the 3rd grade, how many fights have you had, sir? How many times a week? How many fighting matches have you had in your 12 years of fighting?
Somewhere probably over 5,000.
5,000 sparring matches. So this little boy has heard ding, ding, ding 5,000 times. Well, you look like you're handsome. You look like you didn't hit you in the face. You move your head quick. What about you, sir? What about you? He's very happy to be here. Tell him you're happy to be here. Thank you, sir. I sound so sincere. He's headed to the university to major in engineering, and he definitely has an engineering personality. He's one of them smart kids that don't talk to nobody. Okay. But anyway, how many times have you had a sparring match where you throwing punches and kicks and such?
I can count.
Yeah, okay. Oh, how many a week, more or less, sir? More or less. About 2 or 3 fights a week. I mean, we should book y'all. I mean, y'all could really make some money. We could book y'all. Y'all should really think about that. I get a little spare change. I could be y'all manager. I could take my little small 25, 30% cut, put y'all on a 360 contract, and we could be rich together. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. 360, yeah, baby. Everything you do, I do. Everything you get, I get. That way, daddy can retire from this old pesky practice of law. You know, daddy had to stay up, stressing myself out. You see, I'm losing my hairline. See that? Look at that. Look at that. See that? I get my hairline back. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, be rich. Yeah, let y'all work. But anyway, and also you all practice jujitsu. Is that certain? That's also true, sir. And how long have you been taking jujitsu, sir?
10 years now.
10 years. You've been taking jujitsu for 10 years. Okay. And you also entered into competitions because I've seen them. Have you been in the Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, sir? Have you? Okay. So that's I trained him to talk to the police like that. That's why he quiet. He don't answer nothing. What? Lawyer. I want to talk to my lawyer. Plead the fifth. I've been training the boy right. Nevertheless, so you guys have some. We're gonna look at some video footage. First, we're gonna review this.
Your name?
Okay.
My name.
This is Aaron Sloan. Okay. Daddy, I like this young man. He's from where I'm from. He's from the ghetto too. Had a hard life, not like you dudes. Okay. Unfortunately,
Okay, let's go ahead and
did a little stint in the penitentiary. Okay. All right. But he redeemed himself. He's a plumber.
bring
Let's
out our
look at
next
this first.
single guy.
Fair use.
Hello, welcome.
Look at
I'll
look
have
at
you hold this. All right, if we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are
Yes,
you?
ma'am. I'm
Say something
29.
you wanna- you
29.
wanna
Okay,
know.
and what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
You seen the clip before?
Very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker,
Yeah,
being
yeah.
promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Now, I'm not gonna run this whole thing back because I think everybody in Black America has seen it, and half of White America. But what I do want to point out, okay, Dennis, you got to put your head in. Go ahead, put your head in. They need to see you. Okay, you know what? Your hairline is making me feel like pull my hairline back down again because your hairline making me feel a little insecure. Praise God. It didn't go down right there, but anyway. Never mind. So what I'm saying is, I like the fact that he stood up for himself. You see what I'm saying? What do you think about him standing? You know what I mean when I say he stood up for himself?
Yeah. Like which part? Like this whole video?
The whole video, yeah.
Yeah.
He
didn't let them like talk anything bad to him.
come on, get him in there, baby. Get on in there. Slide. Excuse me. Get on up in there. Get on up in there. I'm gonna lean in. Get on in. Go ahead. Slide on in, playboy. Slide on. You got the big chair. You got the big white chair. You in charge, huh? Go ahead, playboy.
He
ahead.
didn't let them like disrespect him. I've seen the clip. She was like trying to like make him like seem like he was like looking at her in a certain way, but he just started. He came back with something. You know?
He came back.
Yeah, he's like, I'm looking at the hair on your arms.
He said the arms. He had hair on. Have you ever seen any girls with hair on their arms at your school?
Yeah.
And what'd you say to them? You don't talk to them when they got hair on there?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
So you prejudiced against hairy arm women?
I just didn't.
Sounds like you prejudice against hairy arm women to me. Are you also prejudiced against women with hairy arms?
Yes. What?
Also, both of y'all don't like hairy arm women, right?
I didn't say that.
That's what it sounds like to me.
All right.
Sound like prejudice. Is that a word? They teach you that at your little fancy little high school.
Prejudice, I guess, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all okay. I see how y'all are. That's right. So anyway, He stood on. Can you agree that he stood on business? Can we say that? Is that a
Yeah.
word that y'all say stood on? Say that for everybody.
Stood on
He
business.
stood on business. You sound so proper in your speaking. Right. So anyway, stood on business. But let's go ahead and go to another video. All right, I'm gonna let y'all. Now I want y'all to get in tight. Okay, come on up in here. We're gonna need to get both of you. I need y'all to review the video footage. Okay, I need you to review the video footage so that we can. Now we're gonna run it. Okay, let's start here. All right. All right, y'all ready? Queen.
Down the hall.
There you. So he coming in. This is from the little ghetto show on Zeus Network. Yeah. You seen? We can't say I want y'all to speak loud. Come on in, talk.
I don't know what Zeus Network is.
You don't know? That's good. You don't need to know what that is. Look at it.
Down the hallway. I just keep hearing some commotion. If I hear my name, I got to make my presence felt.
Hey, niggas is bullying you.
Yeah, we in there talking about.
Hello, good morning.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Queen. What's up? How'd you
what's
sleep?
up, sir? Who you talking to?
Hey, Queen.
Talking about some Queen.
You gonna be yourself
You know what
today?
I'm saying? What? What
You gotta
mean,
be yourself?
myself?
Like,
Hey, man,
be
you better
yourself.
watch how you talking to me, man, for real.
What's the
What you mean the
hostility?
hostility? You a man, right?
A trans.
Aaron, you keep calling me a man. You had to bring the man out. Now the man's here.
Did you care about that
You
when
a
you were
man,
trying
right?
to kiss me?
Trying to kiss you? Man, what?
That shit switched up real fucking quick. All I know is we went from having a conversation, and next thing you know, Deuces motherfucker. Oh, the boys.
Okay, so let's be serious. Be serious. You ready? I see y'all back here giggling. Now look, y'all still, everybody in the chat room, y'all shouldn't be laughing. You're supposed to be professionals. Y'all supposed to be professionals. Y'all laugh at people when they getting beat up at y'all little schools and jiu-jitsu places. Y'all are not representing. Okay, don't be laughing at people and stuff like that, sir. Let's go ahead and review the footage. Okay, let's go ahead and analyze the footage. First things first. Okay, let's slide back and let's begin to review. Okay.
I can't.
All right, so bam, hold on. The action happened. Okay, slide forward. All right, and we're gonna go from this point. He comes in, has a seat, and everybody in the chat room. Look, I don't want nobody in the chat room laughing. I don't want to see no emojis and happiness going on. We're not here for that. We don't relish in other people's pain here. We don't laugh at people. We don't laugh at people here. I don't care if you are a man with a dress on. You have a right, okay, to wear your dress.
DennisSpurling podcast, click your mouse pad, yeah, we out back, hit the like, hit subscribe, don't just hate watch, cause we outside, let them hate watch, go and play pop, we just lay back, he don't play that, we don't play back, we don't play back, we go way back, black man, yeah, we earn something, tune in, gotta learn something, Uncle D podcast, bump it, likes up, hit the sub button, black man, yeah, we earn something, tune in, gotta learn something, Uncle D podcast, bump it, likes up, hit the sub button. This is DennisSpurling podcast. Don't just hate watch, hit subscribe and let them know we outside. Don't hold hate, donate, super chat, cash app, put something in the collection plate. Church.
I want y'all to make sure y'all hit the number 1 button. And we're gonna kind of get back to what we like to do over here, man. I need y'all to check in at a certain point when it's time to check in. I need to checking in to start happening again. We got to go ahead and get this algorithm pumping